Okay, hi guys. I just got to work. Oliver is freaking out. He won't let me put him down or hi, Oliver. I have to admit it's pretty fun hanging out with this dog. But anyway, I am about to start working because there's a lot of stuff to do today, so maybe I'll snap it. We'll see. Okay, so if you're ever wondering what I do for work, probably sounds like an easy job to some people, and it sometimes can be, and it's really rewarding, but there's also quite a bit of work that goes into it. So Mondays are always really crazy because, the kids were home all weekend, the house is usually a mess, it's hard for Ian to keep up on it, so it would be hard for anyone, So I usually start with laundry. So Ian actually started some of the laundry, which was really nice of him. He usually doesn't. So I switched everything over. I grabbed the clothes out of the kids' room. I'm going to start some laundry here. And then the next thing I will do is go through the refrigerator, throw out anything that's old, like leftovers from last week and stuff like that, and make a grocery list for this week. So after I clean out the fridge, the sink usually has a bunch of dishes in it like this from leftovers that were in the fridge. And there's usually a ton of dishes when I come in. So these ones are actually dirty. So I'm going to put those ones in with these. And then I'm going to put these ones away. Okay, so me and Oliver finished the dishes. So the dishwasher's going, the washing machine's going. I washed out the sink and everything. Went through the refrigerator. I made a grocery list and planned out the meals for the week. And so now, typically I would go run errands. So I'd go to the grocery store, I would go to Target, pick up anything that we might need for the week. But before I do that, I'm actually going to pack a little bag for the boys because today we're going to go over to our friend's house after school and play and go in the hot tub, and I want to be able to bring their swimsuits and their pajamas because they're probably going to shower and stuff after that. So have to pack them a bag. So I'm going to do that before I leave. Okay, so I'm in the car now. I packed that bag, I made the list for the stores, and thought about my day. It's about 12:45 now. I'm hoping to be back by 3 p.m. so that I have time to make the kids' lunches for tomorrow and also make blueberry banana muffins. So I'm really going to try my best to be back in that time frame so that I have time to put that stuff away because after school, like I said, we're going to go to our friend's house. So I'm not going to have time to do it later. And definitely have to make the kids' lunches no matter what. So there isn't enough food in there to do it right now. Usually I make their lunches the very first thing when I get there. But, if there isn't the food to put in them, I can't make them. So I have 3 or 4 stores I need to go to today. Usually it's only 1 or 2. So wish me luck. Okay, so I just pulled up at Target. It's my first stop of the day. This guy, okay, so when you pull into Target's parking lot, they have crosswalks for pedestrians to walk across to get to their cars and stuff, and they have stop signs, so you have to stop and let people cross. So I was stopping at every single one because that's the law. Okay, and this guy behind me is blaring on his horn, honking it continuously, acting like I didn't need to stop for the people that were walking across the street, even though there's a stop sign. But anyway, so I stopped, and this guy lays on his horn, speeds up to go around me, flips me off, and then almost hits somebody walking across the street. What are you doing with your life? Okay, so it's now about 4 o'clock, and the kids get off the bus at 4:15. So I'm actually heading over to their bus stop now. I have everything packed in the car ready for our play date after school today. So I have a snack for after school. I just brought them some of those muffins. They're kind of warm, that's why the bag looks a little wet. I got their towels because we're going to go in the hot tub. I got their bag with their swimsuits and pajamas in it. And I also brought their iPads for later tonight. They can get a little bit of iPad time on the way home. And yeah, so I'm going to go to the bus stop and we'll see if I can snap any more at the play date. I don't know, it might be kind of crazy, but I'll do my best. So I'm at the bus stop. I'm waiting for the bus. It hasn't shown up yet, but I usually have about 10 minutes of downtime when I'm at the bus stop. So I usually use this time as like a break time. I don't really take like an actual break in my day because I'm constantly like doing something. So this is like my only break. So I usually will like eat a little snack and maybe watch something on YouTube while I wait for the bus. So yeah, if you're wondering, like, does she ever take a break? Like, I do, but it's only like a 10-minute break, and then I'm right back into doing my thing. So, and today is different. We don't usually go on play dates during the week, but this is like a family friend, and she invited us last minute, and we happened to not have anything to do today. So, you know, things got a little bit jumbled, but it's totally worth it to have a little fun. So, yeah. Okay, so we had our play date. I didn't snap any of it because it was chaos, right, Jack? There was a crazy kid that was a little bit too much for Jack for a few minutes there, right? Mm-hmm. But Lukey, did you have fun in the hot tub?
Yep, too much.
Too much fun. Now they're having a little bit of iPad time. They had a donut for dessert. I mean, how much better can that get, right? So now we are going to go back home and enjoy the rest of our evening. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock. I'm off work for the day. Basically, when we were at that play date, they went in the hot tub and then they took a shower and got in their pajamas there. So I didn't have to I didn't show any of that because obviously we were in the middle of it. But then we had some dessert and came home, and Luke basically went straight to bed because it was his bedtime, and Jack played a little bit on the iPad, and then he is reading his book. So he reads for 1 hour every night. So while he was reading, I finished up folding that laundry I was folding earlier, and I went ahead and unloaded the dishwasher since it was finished. And that just sets me up for tomorrow. Everything is kind of done, and I can go in tomorrow with a list of new things to do. So yeah, if you ever wondered what I did in a day, that's kind of how it goes. I don't really ever take a break. I have things going on the entire day. It's not quite as easy as some people may think it is. It's not necessarily strenuous or really hard work, but it is definitely time consuming, and you definitely need to be able to manage your time well because there's a ton of stuff going on all the time, and I have to manage the entire schedule and make sure everything goes right. So yeah, that was just a little sneak peek into my life. That's what I do every day. I mean, things change throughout the week, but I mean, that's basically my routine. So if you ever wanted to know, now you know. Anyway, I'm going to go home and relax and maybe hang out with a friend or two, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. I probably won't snap the entire day tomorrow because it was a lot today. So if you're still watching, I commend you, and maybe tomorrow might be a quieter day for me on Snapchat.